So if you tuned into last week's video, you probably remember me saying this. I wasn't sure how I wanted to finish the top of this. Today's that day, so we're going to head out to the pond and get started. And so I finally have a nice border around. And so now I have a game plan on how I'm going to finish this wall off. So from this rock to that rock right there, I'm going to remove all the stones back here. And then all back here, I'm going to do marigolds, just like I did up in here. I'm going to start off with a few, and then I'm just going to start packing them in here and try to make this as colorful as I possibly can, which means I'm going to finish the wall. As you can see, now I have the top row. I just got to mud that in and concrete it, and then I'll level the back part off here with soil, plant the marigolds, and call that good. Unlike last time where I just used straight up mortar mix like this time I actually did throw in a little bit of hydraulic, and what that does is it makes it set up faster. So I learned my lesson from when I built the wall and I just used straight up mortar mix, and I threw in a little bit of the hydraulic as well. The ratio I was using was 6 scoops of mortar to 1 scoop of the hydraulic, and even then it was setting up pretty quick. I had to mix it a little sloppy so it wouldn't set up on me so fast. So I don't mess up any of the placements of the stones because I have them exactly where I want them. Like, I don't want to twist them or spin them or anything like that. How they come out is exactly how I want them to go back in. So I'm literally just pulling a stone, putting a bed of mud down, and putting that stone right back in place. One of the main things I'm concentrating on as I'm going through and doing this is I want to try to keep the top as level as possible, as flat as possible, so that I don't have a bunch of hills and valleys, so that the whole thing is about the same height as I'm going through. I also go back and I brush the entire thing. Now, unfortunately, because this stuff is setting up, so I try to go back and brush this as quick as possible because it has the hydraulic in it. It's setting up a lot faster. Because it's setting up faster, it's also crumbling a little bit, so I ended up having to damp the brush in order to kind of get it to clean it up and not just crumble and fall off. Another thing I had to do, because I wet the brush, I also had to clean the face of the stone. So I basically just let the mud set up until it was not quite fully hard. And then I went back with a hose and the brush, and I just kind of lightly hosed and brushed the spots where I got some streaks of concrete on the stone. I have all the flowers in place. I then go back with a bag of topsoil and I kind of grade the whole thing off, level it all off, and it also makes it look nicer because it's more uniform. You could also use mulch or gravel, anything like that, just so you can level the surface and so that it's all the same. I'm really happy with the way that this turned out, and it's nice to have this project kind of done. I will tinker with it and mess around, and I'll probably add some more flowers and stuff like that to it, but for the most part, it's done, and I really don't have to worry about it. I can move on to the next project. I'd also like to thank you for watching the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you don't miss when I put out another video.